1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock.
The LP vinyl, as we know it, was first introduced in 1948. By 1952, records were capable of playing up to 52 minutes over 2 sides. By 1963, the LP was a predominant means of listening to music. Of course, with the introduction of CD and artists opting for a cleaner quality of audio, the vinyl LP saw a dramatic decline in sales. In 1985, ABBA were the first major artist to release an album solely on CD, and after that, many artists followed suit. Through the 90s and early noughties, vinyl was still in decline, as CD and in more recent years digital download was the chosen format for music listeners. But in 2010, we saw a resurgence. With a new generation interested in vinyl, sales started to rise, and now, in 2014, we see vinyl in a new golden age, with major artists releasing vinyl at the same rate as CDs and digital music. As a big fan of vinyl and collector, I have noticed this resurgence, and it certainly helped me add to my collection. But I'm interested as to what local businesses and lifelong collectors think. I went down to my local record store to see if I could get the answers from people who know vinyl inside and out. Big Bar Vinyl is Air's only independent record store. I've been a customer here since I moved to Air, and it truly emulates the warm, welcoming atmosphere of independent record stores. I spoke to a record shop owner about his thoughts on records and the vinyl resurgence.
Well, in my opinion, it's never really been away, but it's nice to see younger people now taking a major interest in it.
How long have you been selling records?
Around 15 years.
Were you a collector beforehand, or...?
Yes, I've been collecting records since I was 8 years old.
Then you just transfer that over into...
That's how it started, but now we're full-blown traders. You know, we have suppliers, we buy stock.
What sort of customers do you get in? Do you get a wide mixture of customers, or just big
from 13-year-old modettes to 70-year-old men looking for jazz.
And, what would you say draws people to vinyl specifically?
It's the ritual. It's you take it out of the bag, you clean it, you put it on, you listen to one side, you get back on your feet, you turn it over, give it another little clean, and so on. So it's very much a ritual, besides which it has its own personality. I don't know whether it's better, not better, but it certainly has its own personality.
Do you think it's good that a lot of the albums are coming back and being reissued on new vinyl?
Yes, yeah. The scarcity of them is driving prices so high that, you know, it's good to see them coming out to give an alternative to just buying the original. I'm a early prog sort of guy, so I like early prog. Kevin Ayers, Hatfield in the North, as well as jazz, Miles Davis. It goes all the way through, blues, any quality music really, and metal. I'm a metal fan.
We stuck around to ask customers what it is that draws them to vinyl.
It's a physical thing that's nice. Like, I like CDs too, but it's got more of a tangible thing to it. You can pick it up and it's like the art is more closer to like an actual painting, or like something you'd put up on a wall. It's like nice. I like CDs too, but like it's the quality is just more organic and nicer in general, I would say.
So what's the favourite record you have?
Probably a collected sort of volume of Drexciya songs called Tales of the Deep Sea Dweller. It's Detroit techno from about the early 90s. I've only got volume 1 at the moment, but it's like a sort of double LP thing. Actually, no, quadruple LP thing. It's quite nice.
So, are you a collector of records, or you just pick up a few things now and then?
Probably both. Basically, the vinyl itself and a proper player gives you a better sound system. Gives you an actual better sound off the actual record. The staff in the larger shops don't have the kind of personal thing where I can come in and speak to you and you can say, well, if you hold on, I'll try and get you this.
So, are you a collector of vinyl, or do you just pick up a few things now and then?
I buy vinyls of bands that I find are special, because then when I listen to that, it's a wee bit more different to listen to a tape or CD. It gives you more of an experience, you can appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah. What draws you to vinyl over other formats?
The design and the colour and the sound, obviously. It sounds different to anything else, like tape. It generally makes it sound warmer and more lively, more kind of analogue, obviously.
Yeah. So what sort of records do you buy? What genre are you mostly buying?
I buy different styles. I like buying old country and 60s music because it's generally cheaper and you find it in charity shops. And I pay like up to £50 for like a really special band that I like. So that would be, you know, black metal or electronica, something like that.
The first David Bowie record I ever bought was The Next Day, and that set off a spark. Over the months I would find his albums in record stores, bring them home and slot them into place, building my collection album by album. I now own more than 28 Bowie albums, and my collection is almost complete. So why did I choose vinyl? For me, vinyl has always been something magical. Going down to your local record store, finding that special record that you just have to have right then, getting home and taking it out of the cover for the first time, placing it carefully and positioning the needle, and then just sitting back and listening to the album from start to finish, exactly how the artist intended it to be heard.
Oh, happiness is happening. Dragons have been bled. Gentleness is everywhere. Fear is just in your head, only in your head. Fear is in your head, only in your head. So forget your head and you'll be free. The writing's on the wall. Free, yeah, and you can know it all if you choose. Just remember, lovers never lose.